Bulldogs, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. This deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Formation. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Important second down play coming up. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to pass. It's Stockton. It's an out route. The catch made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. behind the line. It's White. Breaking tackles and going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Catch made on the out route. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's how you finish a play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. Short throw to the sideline, 4th down after just a short gain.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his back. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Evans. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. And they tried them little, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. To
the air, it's Stockton. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trap him for a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that explosive highlight play taken off the board because of the penalty. Offense is going to have to bounce back from that one. Ouch. On first down, it's play action. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. for a gap. It's Frazier. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. To throw. It's Stockton. Looking right. This one caught. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here's the second down play. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He missed it. Off target that time. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw. It's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal.
Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Leonard takes the toss, runs to his left. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Looks to the left, pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Now the pass rush gets home.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Short pass finds the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch. It's Frazier. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. third down. He drops to throw. Nice grab. It's Taylor. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will not take over in plus territory.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
To throw, it's Carr. He's running out of time here. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. With the catch, it's White. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he throws it deep. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Using his legs, it's Frazier. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He's going to hand this off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To bootleg here. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Coverage C gets the returner to the ground. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. The quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
They'll run it here. Breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Throws a dart, caught on the slant. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, well, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. He'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. It's the running back in the flat. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. They connect for 6.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter.
Number 91, set to advance on the football.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Williams.
A lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or 2 on the outside and get a big play.
2nd down after that completion. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Receivers are bunched together. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Carr. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The punt team making their way on the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Play of this drive that begin at the 36. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they've got him on the blitz.
Well, the screen just never seemed to have a chance there. The quarterback ultimately pays a hefty price. This might be one you may want to practice more during the week before you want to pull it out during a game.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Great cut. They whiff on him. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Went it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Makes it look easy. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
He makes the grab. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back to football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows.
Oh, and it's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Stockton. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Dropping back, it's Stockton. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Love this call on the angle route to get the back out of the backfield and in the middle of the void of that zone coverage, and it turns it into a really nice pickup for a first down.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Across midfield. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team.